Okay, reviewers, ready? Ready, Caitlin? Go ahead.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Caitlin Talty, and just raise your hand, how many of you guys care about the environment? Please be honest. Okay, well, that's a surprising majority, didn't expect that, but raise your hands if you like money. This should be everyone. Okay, so as I expected, the majority of the class cares about money, and what I didn't even realize until I became an intern at ARP, focused on sustainability, that being green actually saves you a lot of money. I was always the type of person that I would go the opposite way when I saw a recycling can. I'd throw it out on purpose. So I feel like I have a lot of expertise in talking about going green because I'm a recent convert. So what exactly is going green? I know this term kind of gets thrown out there a lot, like, oh, this is a green shirt, this is a green campus. Well, according to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, it pretty much focuses around the slogan, reduce, recycle, and reuse. So it's the 3 R's. And this pretty much means that you should reduce the waste, you should reuse what you can, and you should recycle what you can't reuse. So participating in these 3 activities, you really can save a lot of money. And that's what I'm going to talk about. I know everyone always hears about, well, you should do it for the environment. Well, I know that money talks, so I'm going to tell you guys to go green because you will save a lot of money. So when you think about people who go green, do you think of the hippie-ish people, or do you think of business people? I know I personally always thought of hippies, people chilling out under trees, reading books. Well, actually, the people that are going green are the business people because they realize it saves them so much money. And who doesn't want to be rich? In a March 9th article by CBS, which is a very respected news organization, there's a quote that said, "It's possible to get rich by going green," a move that might just make the planet healthier too. So that's kind of what I want to focus on was, of course you want to go green and help the environment, but if you don't care about the environment, go green because you'll save yourself money. So this just shows how you can use the 3 R's to save yourself a lot of money, which is why you should go green. So today, in my presentation, I'm going to talk about 5 great ways to go green, so you're helping the environment, but you also will save yourself money. And this is to replace your plastic bags with a reusable one, to stop drinking bottled water, and to stop speeding, I know this may be a hard one, to pay your bills online, and to replace light bulbs with new CFL bulbs. And these are all things you guys should do to go green. And if you don't care about the environment, do it because you'll save yourself so much money. Okay, so I worked at a grocery store for 5 years, so we always had to ask, paper, plastic, which do you guys want? So here I am to say that you should say neither. You can bring your fabulous colored bag. So not only are these way prettier and they come in great colors and patterns, but they're also way more durable. And according to reevesbag.com, the average reusable bag has the lifespan of over 700 disposable bags. So when you factor that in money-wise, it would cost you $35 for 700 plastic bags because of the new tax in DC, which I'll go into further, and you're only paying $1 for a reusable bag. So that's a $34 profit just by replacing your reusable bags for a year, replacing plastic bags for a year with your reusable bag. And like I mentioned earlier, you have your individualization, you can have great patterns and colors. And also, one thing that's important to note is that the plastic bags that you use in grocery stores are made with oil. So, according to Daily Green, which is a Hearst magazine, 12 million barrels of oil, this is barrels of oil, not gallons of oil, were used to make 88.5 billion plastic bags. This is annually in the United States only. So, 12 million barrels of oil could have been used to put in your car, not for the little plastic bags that you stuff under your cabinet when you're done with them. Also, something about reusable bags is they're a much nicer quality, and like I mentioned earlier about the DC tax, January 2nd, and this was according to a Washington Post article, January 2nd, DC enacted a 5-cent tax on plastic bags and paper bags. So for 5 cents, you're paying for 1 plastic bag, while you can just pay $1 for a reusable bag that you can use for 700 times. Also, stop speeding. I am so guilty of this. I go 100 on the Parkway, but if you reduce your speed by 5 miles per hour, you reduce your fuel consumption by 7%. And this is according to the Daily Green, the Hearst magazine I mentioned earlier. And also according to this magazine, bad driving on the highway can add up to as much as 1/3 of your gas bill, and this bad driving would be like braking, stopping and going. So if you just go at a normal speed, approximately 55 miles per hour is optimal, you will save so much money. And like I said earlier, here's just some cost savings to make it easier to understand. If you don't ride your brake and you become a better driver, you save 70 cents a gallon. And also, if you just reduce your speed by 5 miles per hour, which really does not impact your travel time at all, you will save 14 cents a gallon. So that's a total of 84 cents just a gallon. And if you have a normal car, which is about 16 gallons, you can hold your tank, that's $13. Okay, and here's one of the more important ones too, is to replace plastic water bottles. I used to always carry one around, and then I recently just got a reusable one, which I think you guys should do too. Plastic water bottles, if you buy them individually, cost about $1, while a reusable water bottle, such as this one, costs $4. Of course, there's more expensive ones, but Americans spend approximately $15 billion annually on plastic water bottles, according to MSN. So if you just replace your plastic water bottles with a reusable one, you will save so much money. And according to Poland Springs website, their 24-pack is $5.99, and if you just bought a reusable water bottle, you would save about $310 a year if you drink one bottle a day. Okay, so just another really easy thing to do is to pay your bills online and go electronic. I know I always wait till the last minute, so I'd always get late fees when I was paying my bills, but if you just pay online, then it gets subtracted right from your account. You don't have late fees, you're not paying for the stamps, and a lot of times, I know Wachovia will reimburse you for the stamps that you're not using, so you actually make money by paying online. The last thing I want to talk about is replacing your light bulbs to go green, and incandescent light bulbs, which are the ones shaped like this that I'm sure you guys all have in your house, if you replace it with the new CFL bulbs, which are about $5, you will save $30 over the lifetime of that light bulb, and they last 10 times longer, they use so much less energy, so that's really important to do. So in conclusion, I just want to say that even if you guys don't care about the environment, you should go green, because at the end of the year, you will have so much extra money in your pocket. By buying reusable bags, reusable water bottle, if you stop speeding, you pay your bills online, and replace light bulbs, you could become rich, according to MSN, or you could just be richer than before. So I just want to thank you guys for your time, and I hope you'll consider going green.
Speeches are a way to not go green, because a lot of trees die for you to get your speeches done.